What's going on, everyone? DJ Fitness News Reviews, and together with me, right here in the world's only FDA-proof bunker, Ghost Legend All Out. All out, people! All out. Yeah, Ghost is going all out. Yeah, this is the new, upgraded, I guess, version of the Ghost Legend pre-workout. One of the most popular pre-workouts on the freaking planet. Listen, people. I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a long-ass label. It's longer than the original Legend, as you would guess, right? Because they went all out. But then I'm actually gonna share with you my personal experience using this one over the last week. Today was my 4th time using it, yeah. And then towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna map this shit for you and tell you where it fits, if it fits in your Steam Junkie journey. And all I'm gonna ask in return is that you hit that like button. Okay, people, so yeah, I reviewed the original. Actually, this is not the original, it's Ghost V2 Legend, maybe a year ago or something like that. I was actually super surprised. This is a great everyday pre-workout. You know, I remember when I reviewed this one, by the way, the pump product is also amazing. I'm gonna link to both of these reviews below. This is, you know, like, you almost wanna, you know, people like ourselves that review stuff in an FDA-proof bunker, we sort of have this inclination almost right out of the gate when we see brands like Ghost, which are lifestyle brands, to trash the shit out of them. But I have to tell you, Ghost Legend and Ghost Pump, Ghost Legend is an amazing everyday pre-workout and Ghost Pump is an amazing pump formula. Seriously, amazing. So anyway, so I couldn't trash them because they were good, right? So, and then they came out now with this one, Ghost Legend All Out, which is supposed to be an upgraded version. The label on Ghost Legend, like from an ingredient panel, was well thought of, but it didn't have a long list of stuff. It was very, I would say it was very to the point, and the shit works because labels are just fucking labels. Ghost Legend All Out is supposed to upgrade almost everything, every facet of the Ghost Legend profile with more stuff, which I'm gonna take you through. So anyway, looks very similar. As you can see, the tub is a bit bigger, I guess because there's more ingredients. Yeah, see that? Smart. More ingredients, bigger tub. Boom. There you go. Anyway, it looks very similar though. The design on Ghost, the marketing on Ghost, the messaging on Ghost, the way they carry themselves. I mean, listen, you can make as much fun as you want of the brand if you're like a Steam Junkie. I'll only take a pre-workout if it was manufactured in a garage in Jersey, you know, by some people wearing masks with a bunch of stuff, DM, whatever. These people carry themselves, and the brand is huge right now. Like huge, huge, big. Okay, let's get into this, people. Ghost Legend All Out. I'm gonna mention what's different about this one from this one also when we start. By the way, right out of the gate, 25 servings, 20 servings. So they definitely went down because they put more ingredients. And this is also more expensive. So this is like $10 more expensive than this one. So per serve, you're getting way less value for money per serve, but let's talk about the experience and how is it different. And I'm gonna try and mention also what's different about them. Okay, so like we said, 20 servings, 23 grams scoop. This is a big ass scoop, 23 grams. Okay, Ghost Legend All Out. So this is the pump formula piece, and this is really upgraded. So what they've done here, they sort of took the Ghost Pump mindset from a pump formula, like the pure pump product that I mentioned that is amazing, and actually added it to the pre-workout. So what you're getting here is what they call full yield citrulline, 6 grams, but it's a combination of both L-citrulline, like just pure L-citrulline, vegan fermented, whatever, and then citrulline nitrates. So the combination, so listen, nitrates work, citrulline nitrate works. Combination of citrulline nitrate and citrulline will work. I'm telling you, nitrates, by the way, there's no bullshit. You know, labels are just labels. We never trust anything on labels. You can Google this shit. The person who invented nitrates will sue your ass if you just say nitrates. So this shit is real nitrates, and right out of the gate, nitrates work. Okay, beta-alanine at 3.2. We like the beta-alanine. It was the same thing. We like it for the tingling. It's supposed to help you also with lactic acid buffering, so you can go for longer times in the gym. We just like the tingling. If you do not like the beta-alanine tingling, you're not a friend of this channel. Seriously, we're not going to be very good friends. By the way, also on tingling, there's good experiences, bad experiences. There's like tingling that feels like almost like a rush on your body. Like it's like just like painful. And there's the smile tingling, and there's somewhere in the middle. Anyway, like the tingling. We'll take any tingling. Okay, Then beta-alanine anhydrous at 2.5 grams, a good ingredient. By the way, all of this stuff, so beta-alanine was in the previous one, but the pump formula here and the betaine one was not in the previous formula. So this is new. Betaine is going to help you both with pumps and muscle protein synthesis and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, go smart energy. Smart people, smart. L-tyrosine at 2 grams, so that's double of what was in the previous one. That's going to help you with focus. Alpha GPC at 600 milligrams. The previous one, I think, had 300 milligrams. So 600 milligrams, which is the clinical dose. That's my favorite type of choline, right? Or a variety of choline. Really works for me for focus. Caffeine, 400 milligrams, which is a combination of two. Caffeine anhydrous at 300 milligrams. And then Zoom XR, extended release caffeine. Caffeine anhydrous hits you relatively fast. It peaks at 40 minutes. That's the half-life, right? Zoom XR is supposed to take a prolonged effect and basically last for a longer time. So between the 300 milligrams of caffeine anhydrous and 100 milligrams of Zoom XR, it's a trademarked ingredient. You're supposed to feel the energy for a longer time, supposed to prevent a crash, all that good stuff. Listen, it's a good combination. I like the combination of two types of caffeine. Rarely do I get disappointed with this combination. Okay, theobromine at 100 milligrams, same that was in the previous one. That's actually the previous might have had 50. Yeah, I think it was 50. So theobromine at 100 milligrams, it's like caffeine's little nephew, and it helps also with focus and a bit of mood elevation. I like theobromine. Bitter orange, that's new 60 milligrams fruit extract, and that's it basically, right? Estrogen. So actually this is different because the previous version, not the previous version, Ghost Legend, the regular one, had 1.5 milligrams of alpha-yo. This has way more ingredients. The Ghost Legend only had caffeine, didn't have the slow release caffeine or the timed release caffeine. And it had 1.5 milligrams of alpha-yo, which definitely contributed to the energy hit, right? This one, which was, by the way, super surprised for me when I tried Ghost Legend. I said, wow, this thing that's going to be sold on GNC, Vitamin Shop, I don't think it's sold on Vitamin Shop, but GNC for sure, and this whole lifestyle mindset, and then you put alpha-yo, which is more of a hardcore ingredient. That was a very interesting take, and it worked for Ghost Legend. This one does not have it. It has bitter orange. Instead, it's not really a replacement. It doesn't act the same on the body. But, so very different. So the pump formula is way enhanced. The focus formula, I would say, is enhanced here, and less alpha-yo. And the energy formula is enhanced. Everything is enhanced. 5 less servings. Listen, people, labels are just labels. Even though, like I said, Ghost is one of these companies that if they said it's in here, it's probably in here. But you still don't know the quality of the ingredients, how they're gonna come together. That's why we do this review here, right? That's exactly why. Because labels are just labels. Listen, people, let's get into the experience. So the flavor I have is Warheads, which is, you know, Ghost is very famous for these collabs with known candy brands and other brands. So sour green apple, that's the flavor. It's a very good flavor. It reminds me of the Ghost Legend flavor. This is a really good flavor. Listen, on a scale of 1 to 10, fuck your scale of 1 to 10 for flavor. Listen, in pre-workouts. Because as long as it doesn't suck, seriously, who cares? If it's good, it's a bonus. By the way, this is actually really good. This is like you would drink it just for fun. But really, people, just... I can't believe that you have like this stuff, like when you look at a pre-workout and you would compare a pre-workout and say, oh my God, I'm gonna take this one because the flavor is better. Who the fuck cares? If it's good, bonus. If it doesn't, who cares? Because you drink it for 2 seconds, you're supposed to feel it for like hours and hours. Think about the return on investment here, people. Business, return on investment. Okay, let's get into the actual experience because this doesn't matter. Listen, people, let me give you this. I really like Ghost Legend All Out, but it is a very different or a different experience than Ghost Legend, and I want to take you through this. Right out of the gate, I'm telling you, I like it, right? I like it. This is definitely not an All Out in the sense of an extreme pre-workout, actually to a large extent, I would say from an energy hit perspective, strangely enough, Ghost Legend, not All Out, I got the energy hit was a bit stronger. Like, so I felt, and I think it's the alpha-yo, not I think, I'm sure it's the alpha-yo. Like the hit was a bit stronger. Like you actually felt a bigger sense of urgency. Where Ghost Legend All Out comes in, the pumps are insane. Like there's no way in hell you need to add a pump formula to this thing. This shit will get you pumped. Great pump. And I'll tell you another thing. This one, if the energy is lower than the Ghost Legend, like, and again, it's great energy, don't get me wrong. Like it's gonna hit you in like, the beta-alanine tingling, by the way, is a bit stronger than the Ghost Legend. I don't know why, maybe they used a different source of beta-alanine, but it's a bit stronger, but it's the good type of beta-alanine, like a good buzzy beta-alanine. 5-10 minutes in, you're gonna feel it. The energy is gonna kick in also like 15-20 minutes in, and it's like one of these smooth sailing, consistent, good energy, like that type of energy that's not gonna slap you and wake you up from the dead, but the energy that if you already came ready, listen, you should not rely on these pre-workouts to get you all the energy in the world. If you're fucking tired, go to sleep, right? So this is not gonna wake you up if you didn't get a sleep, right? But it's a good energy. If you came primed, this is gonna give you, this is gonna elevate you. And I have to say, like, the energy kicks in at like 15, 20 minutes, stays consistent, and man, it stays like good, consistent, buzzy for like 2-3 hours. Like, I really like it. Good energy, nothing crazy, good energy. The type of energy you take for an everyday pre-workout, you're not gonna get disappointed, right? If you get disappointed for 400 milligrams of caffeine with this combination, then you need a steam break, right? From an energy perspective, energy. So like I said, the pumps, man, pumps are in, like, this is like a pump formula pumps. This is what it is. It's really good pumps, better than the Ghost Legend. The second thing, like I said, the beta-alanine, the energy, I just mentioned that. Now, the other thing that I would say feels different, like I said, less energy. This one had more sense of urgency from an energy perspective. The energy slapped you a bit more. This thing, the energy is consistent. The focus is a bit better on this one. And I think it's a combination. Listen, here's where it is. It's very hard, like, to say. I would say the focus is a bit better. Like, I had better mind-muscle connection. But I do think it's a combination of a better pump formula and like an insanely good pump formula for a steam pre-workout and more focused ingredients probably, but it just came in together and you just had good mind-muscle connection, good, it's just, you're in the zone, you're feeling it, you're feeling reps. I felt the reps a bit better than I felt here. And then that's it, basically, people, that's it. So listen, when I compare these two, I would say this, forget value for money, I'm putting value for money aside for a second. This definitely, actually, listen, it's hard to compare. If you were gonna stack this with Ghost Pump, for example, then this is definitely better value for money because you don't need to stack shit with this thing. This one, I would say Ghost Legend, value for money aside, less pumps, more like the energy is a bit more hard hitting, right? It's not, both of them will not wake you up from the dead, right? But both of them, but this one, more hard hitting energy. This one, way better pumps, just amazing pumps, better mind-muscle connection, solid, smooth energy that lasts for a longer time compared to this. So this one will hit you harder, right? And it will last a good amount of time. There's no crash or shit. This one, it's more smooth, but will last for a longer period of time. Better pumps, better mind-muscle connection, stronger energy. For the time that you have the energy with Ghost Legend, it's stronger energy that gives you a bit more of a slap, slaps you around, slaps you around, slaps you around. This one, smooth sailing, good sense of urgency, great mind-muscle connection. Listen, I think they did a good job with this one. I really enjoyed working out with this one. This is an everyday pre-workout. None of these are steam junkie. Oh my God, this is like top 3 strongest thing I've ever. No, these are type of pre-workouts you can take every day and feel good about yourself because you're not killing you. I just explained to you motherfuckers what's the difference between this ones. So I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Like what they've done here. Again, you now know what to expect from this one. Solid offering. Definitely if you're more into this pump, mind muscle connection, I want to feel the body, want a bit more kick in the energy, but I don't want it to be like slapping me around. Listen, people. As far as where you can find it, I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness News so you can find the best coupons around, save money while supporting the channel. Listen. If this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here, people. We give our honest, unbiased fucking opinion.